The Calgary market is no longer a seller's market, and if you're not paying attention, you could leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table, whether you're buying or selling. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what's changed in the Calgary real estate market as of May 2025, where prices are shifting, what property types are feeling the most pressure, and how to navigate this new landscape. We'll cover benchmark prices, which areas are still holding strong, and what you need to be doing differently right now, depending on whether you're planning on buying or selling. Because the strategies that would work even 6 months ago, they're not working anymore. I'm Alex Ripko with Royal LePage Benchmark, and I create these updates monthly to keep you one step ahead in Calgary's real estate market. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and follow along for updates like this, tips, real advice from someone who's in the market every day. Let's get into it. So yes, sales are down 17% year over year, mainly because of steep pullbacks in the apartment and townhouse sectors. But here's what matters more. We're still 11% above the long-term trends for May, and activity has improved over last month. So that isn't a market crash. It's actually a rebalancing that we're seeing. Inventory is up, and that means that there's more choices for buyers, less urgency, and longer days on market. Calgary is now sitting at around 2.6 months of supply, which is the most balanced we've seen in quite a while. So before I go further, let's break down something important. What exactly is a benchmark price? Unlike average or median price, the benchmark price tracks a typical home in each category. It factors in things like square footage, location, layout, and age. So it gives us a much more accurate picture of the market trends overall. Average price can get a bit skewed by luxury sales or any home that is selling significantly lower. And median price tells us the middle, but not necessarily the norm. So when I reference benchmark price, I'm talking about what's actually happening in the real market. So here's where things landed in May. Detached homes, the benchmark price is at $769,400, which is up 1%, from last year. Semi-detached is sitting at $697,300, up almost 3%. Townhouses, $453,600, down 2%, and apartment condos, $335,300, and it's down 1.5%. Overall, in Calgary, the benchmark is sitting at $589,900, which is slightly lower month over month, but still up from last May. So what does this mean for sellers? If you're listing a detached or semi-detached home, especially in an established area, you're still in a very strong position, but pricing accurately is very critical. If you're selling a townhouse or condo, you'll face more competition. New builds and rental supply are putting a lot of pressure on pricing, especially in areas like the northeast and southeast of Calgary. Presentation and strategic pricing is key to getting the right buyers in the door and, of course, getting offers. Now, what does this mean for buyers? Buyers finally have more leverage in some segments, and if you're looking at condos or townhomes, there is more inventory on the market. Less bidding war pressure and even more room for negotiation in certain pockets. But do remember, it's not the same everywhere. Some communities, like the Northwest and the West, are still experiencing tight inventory and price strength. So make sure your strategy is tailored to your area and your price point. To sum it up, the Calgary market is shifting, but it's not slowing. So it's just becoming smarter. So if you want tailored advice for your situation, whether you're buying, selling, or just watching the market, reach out anytime. We'd love to help here at the Ripko team. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who should see this, and make sure that you've subscribed so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month with our June report.